this will definitely be one of our shortest videos. We're looking at Act 3, scenes 5 and 6 here. Act 3, scene 5 is significant for one reason. We're on page 41 of our Paper 2 notes booklet. Act 3, scene 5 is significant because it's the scene in which Edmund betrays Gloucester and achieves his second moment of triumph. Remember, in Act 2, he betrayed Edgar and was told by his father, "Loyal and natural boy, I'll work the means to make thee capable." In this scene, he betrays Gloucester and Cornwall tells him, true or false, it had made thee Earl of Gloucester. So, Edmund is duplicitous. He lies here, just as with his father earlier. He told his father, I love my brother, I don't want to betray him, but I need to do the right thing and tell you he's trying to kill you. That was a lie. In the same way here, he's saying, I love my father and I don't want to betray him, but I need to do my duty to you. That's a lie. He doesn't need to do any duty to Cornwall, but he knows that betraying Gloucester will be beneficial to him because it will get his father out of the way, and he then will become the Earl of Gloucester. So it's an interesting little scene because it shows how Edmund, again, has no moral qualms. Nothing will stop him there's nothing he won't do. For him, the ends justify the means. For him, life is about the survival of the fittest. Remember all the way back to Act 1, Scene 2, when he said, all with me's meet that I can fashion fit. And here he is. All with me's meet means everything's okay. Here he is betraying his father to a man who will kill his father or certainly severely punish his father for the perceived betrayal of helping Lear. And Edmund shows no hesitation. So that's an important moment. Act 3, scene 6 is the scene of the mock trial. Again, you can read that summary yourself. This mock trial is like a metaphor for justice. We'll go through that in a bit more detail when we look at madness and justice as themes in later classes. But I suppose what you see here is Lear, who's mad, poor Tom, who's supposed to be mad, and the fool, who's doesn't talk in a way which suggests a huge amount of rational and logical thinking. Here they are administering justice, and it may be a commentary by Shakespeare on how sometimes the way justice is administered and the way power is used is not always logical and rational. I suppose what matters in this scene more than anything else is the little bit of plot developments we get. Gloucester arrives doing his duty to Lear. He tells a peasant to help Lear get to Dover because he knows that Cordelia's French army is landing at Dover. So we have hope that maybe Lear might be reconciled with Cordelia and she might help him despite the way he treated her in the first scene of the play. And we have a little soliloquy by Edgar at the end of the scene in which he reflects on how his suffering isn't so bad because he sees the extent of Lear's suffering. And again, this is just further evidence of Edgar's noble and selfless character. No real important quotes in this scene either. There's that one there where Gloucester, his moment of heroism, drive towards Dover, friend, where thou shalt meet both welcome and protection. That's that, important plot development where Lear is going to meet Cordelia, which will be crucial to the way the play ends. And of course, then we have this revelation that it seems that Goneril and Regan have decided to have their father killed because Gloucester warns the peasant, if thou shalt dally half an hour, his life with thine, and all that offer to defend him, stand and assume loss. Anybody who tries to help Lear, anybody who tries to assist him will be killed. And what's interesting there is not only that it seems that Lear's life is in danger, but also that Gloucester knows his own life is and doesn't care. But also, with dramatic irony, we know something he doesn't know, and that is that he has been betrayed by his son. So his life stands in assumed loss. That's Act 3. Sorry, once again I made a mistake. Act 3, scenes 5 and 6. Not massively important, especially concerned to what happens in the next scene.